The Notorious is finally returning to the octagon. Conor McGregor will make his return at UFC 329 on July 11th against Max Holloway.
What's up, guys? It's Colby and Alex. We are here. First video on our official UFC Picks channel. I know you've seen me before on the Thurbcast. Shout out to the Thurbcast. If you're not subscribed to us there, make sure you do it because we do collab there sometimes. But yeah, we figured since we had such good success on our last video, we'd go ahead and just make a separate channel for it. So today, basically, all we're going to be doing is going one by one on each fight and basically doing our predictions. This is a China card, so it's going to be a lot of name butchering on both sides. We'll do our very best. But yeah, what do you have to say, Alex?
I'm excited. It's a 3 a.m. card. It is at 3 a.m. We're gonna be up all night.
All night long. After this video is done being recorded, we have a long night ahead of us. So yeah, I'm excited too. I'm excited too. I
Very
guess we'll just
excited.
start it off. Alex, you can go over the first fight. Luma Luke Boom versus Jacqueline Amorim.
Yeah. So, like he said, Luma, I don't have Luma. I'm
Really?
not looking. No, 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 no. I got Joaquin. Joaquin.
Why do
I
you
have her
got
submission. I have her for a submission.
okay?
That was my original pick. That's what I put originally for the first fight, submission. But
Uh-huh.
you texted me last night and you said, well, I'm watching the weigh-ins and they aren't looking good. So I might change a few picks up. I'm gonna stick with that one on the first fight. Round two is my thing. Joaquin for decision. It's a
So
female.
if there is one way that Joaquin Amorim is going to win this fight, Alex is completely correct. It's going to be a submission. Uh, 10 wins, two knockouts, eight submissions. So she's definitely a submission artist. The only thing about Alex's pick is well, it is a good pick when it comes to it, but Luma Luke Boom is the only fighter in the UFC from Thailand. Fun fact for you right there. I've seen her fight a
Huh.
couple times. Okay, I've seen her fight a couple times. She is a decision merchant and she's really good. She's really good on the feet and she's pretty good on the ground too. I saw her mix up everything, but one of the things that Alex just mentioned, I watch every single weigh-ins. These motherfuckers did not come to fight this weekend, guys. Maybe they'll make me eat my words in China, but I'm telling you, I watched the weigh-ins. I used to fight. I used to be shredded to the gills before my fights. These guys look like me coming off the couch right now. Everyone on this card looks like me coming off the couch. I mean, it's ridiculous. But for my pick, I got Luma Look Boom by decision. If you're a degenerate and you want to make some prop money, hey, go ahead and throw it on Joaquin. All right.
Yeah.
Next fight, we got who we got next? We got
Who do we got?
Zhu Kongji and Rodrigo Vera. Okay,
Okay.
Du Kongji versus Rodrigo Vera. I have some notes on this fight. I think this is going to be a very decision heavy card personally, especially after seeing the physique that everyone was in on the scales. They don't look like they're ready for 15 minutes of fighting. Personally, I don't think they are and if you're not ready for 15 minutes of fighting, you're not going to be able to go out there and knock everyone out. So, on this next one, I got Zhu Kanji by decision. I mean, it's China. He's in his own turf. I don't really know much about the fighter personally, but if I were to take a gander, that's what I got.
And I love that you say that because that's crazy enough. That's exactly what I have. Pick Zhu Kanji method. I have KO though. You say decision, I have KO.
You think he gets it done?
I say it was round two. Hopefully, round two.
Round two KO for Flambettini.
But
Okay.
I might be changing some things around later watching the fight, so who knows? But I got Zoo KO round two so far.
Okay. Moving on to the next one. Another woman's fight.
Number
Angela Hill
three.
versus Jing Zhang Zhong. Jing Zhang Zhong. Alex, what you got there, buddy? I started off the first one. I want to hear your thoughts on this matchup.
I don't know either of these fighters. It's a female fight. It's probably gonna be just like one of those fights that we're not gonna really like watch, you know.
Bathroom break.
Maybe, who knows? They might put on a fantastic fight. Who knows? I got Xi Jinping uh decision.
Okay.
I think it's gonna
Okay.
be a decision.
Xi Jinping,
Yep.
great North Korean, no, China's president. Okay. So, I've been watching the UFC for a very long time. Angela Hill is a veteran. She is 41 years of age. Okay.
He's
Angela
old.
Hill is 41 years of age. Fun fact, her grandparents were one of the first people in the United States to report being abducted by aliens. So they're a little bit nutty in the head in that family. In my notes, I have Xi Jinping by decision. But the thing is about Angela Hill is I wouldn't be surprised if she sneaks out a
A
split
victory.
decision. A split
Yeah.
decision. I wouldn't be surprised if Angela Hills does a split decision, but like Alex said, I mean, this is a bathroom break fight. If you want to go refill on your food, if you want to go get you a drink or something, this is the fight to do it. No one really
I
cares.
might even make me some pasta, buddy. I
Exactly,
will dump
man.
it
Like,
down the sink.
and dump it down the sink. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if I were to bet anything on this, I would just do the decision prop, but the decision prop's probably horrific money anyway, so I would just stay clear of this fight. What do you think?
Yeah. Uh, I'm just excited to see what's gonna happen. Xi Jinping decision, like I said, and I didn't even watch the weigh-in, so I don't know how they look physically. Like you said, they look like dog crap. Me personally, I think most of these fights are gonna be decision, but I don't know. I know these Chinese bastards, man. They are some tough people. They will sit in a hot pot like chicken
Let's
and
go.
grind you out. So who knows?
Who knows? All right, so on this next one, I'm going to take over because I do have a pick that I really enjoy on this card. Ray Taisura, the bootleg
Yeah.
Tatsuri Taira. Okay? The bootleg Tatsuri Taira from Japan versus Luis Garul. Um, I've seen Luis Garul fight a lot, and I've seen Ray Taitsura fight a little bit. Um, Flyweight matchup. I just see a domination in grappling from Ray Taisura. Personally, I know we're betting. I have a lot of foreign picks on this card. It sucks to stray away from the USA with Luis Garul, but personally, I think Ray Tatsura gets the submission in the first or second round. He's a phenomenal grappler. Let's see how many submissions are on his record. He has 10 wins, 4 knockouts, 4 submissions. All of those knockouts are with ground and pound. I think Luis Garul is going to be a little bit too tough to put away with the ground and pound. So give me Ray Tatsura by submission. What do you got, Alex?
Rael Taisura submission round two.
That's what you got?
Easy to yeah.
By the way, we have not gone over any of our picks with each other. So, I mean,
Mm-mm.
this is just straight off the dome. Like that's personally what I have. I did say it was going to be a decision heavy, so if you want to play it safe, go with Ray Taisura by decision, but I just like the submission prop on this one.
I agree. I like the submission prop on it. I agree. I do. I don't know much about the other fighter.
You
Like,
don't know
I
much?
don't know. I don't know many of these fighters. I don't. This. It's a China card. It's at 3 a.m. Who?
Most of these guys have never fought in the UFC.
Yeah.
So,
I
going
mean,
on,
and those are the best cards to watch too.
honestly, because you really
They
do not
honestly
know what's going to
do
happen.
great. Yeah.
All right, next fight. We got
Who's
someone with
next?
only one, they only have a first name, no last name.
Okay.
Orlin, say this name, Alex. Come on, let me see you try and say this name.
Or religion. I don't even know how to say it.
Origuiling? Origuiling
Or it's
versus
something
Cody
like that.
Haddon, okay? Orlinguiling versus Cody Haddon. Um, I don't know anything about Horling Yingling. Okay, he's 26-12. He has a lot of fights on his record, but when I look at his profile, um, I mean, like he's fought a lot, but like I don't even know who this guy is. Um, I really don't. I really and versus Cody Haddon. I know Cody Haddon. He's 8-1. You know, like the only thing I really have to say about this fight is that once again, I think it's going to go to a decision. Um,
That's what
I
I
don't see
got.
a lot of knockouts on this card. Like if you look at most of these guys' records, like they're not knockout artists. Most of these guys are going to decisions. So give me Cody Haddon by decision or submission. Just give me that.
I got Arling Ling
Mm-hmm.
decision.
Okay.
And I only did that because I don't know who he is, and I said, you know what, I might as well.
Take the more experienced fighter, 26-12. Yeah.
Yeah, play
Yeah.
it safe.
I mean, not much to say about that fight. On to the next one. We have Ding Ming versus Jose Enrique. Take this one away, Alex.
Ming Ding over here. Pick. Ming Ding. Method. KO. Round. Number two. That's what I got.
Okay.
That simple. I
Okay.
think it's gonna go to a KO, and who knows, it may even go to a
Holy
decision. I
smokes.
haven't seen the fighters yet.
I'm looking at his record right now. 35 wins, 28 knockouts.
Ming Ding,
28
round
knockouts for
two.
Ding Meng. That's a
Fucking
lot.
ding
So
your Ming to that.
the thing about this guy, Ding Ming, he might ding this guy in his Ming, but he's never fought in the UFC before, and he's probably fighting cans in China. If you don't know what a can is, it's basically a punching bag. Um, I have on my notes KO as well, but for Jose Enrique, I've never seen Jose Enrique fight. I saw the weigh-ins. Neither of these guys looked like they were in great shape, but the thing I did notice was that Jose Enrique was significantly taller and had a significantly bigger reach than Ding Meng. I'm looking at the height here. It says Ding Meng is 6'2" and Jose Enrique is 6'3". Dude, this guy's got to be at least 6'5", 6'6", because Jose Enrique
What's the
is
reach on
huge.
that?
79-inch reach versus a 73-inch reach. So
Oh,
personally, I mean, I think this fight goes to KO just like Alex says, but I'm going the opposite way. Give me Jose Enrique by KO. This is my first time picking against the Chinaman on this card, so give me Jose Enrique by KO.
that's
What
not a
I got.
bad pick.
That's
That's a
what I
great
got.
pick because and then it might even go that way because I see it. He has the height, he has the reach.
6-inch reach advantage, dude. That's like a whole like
But I'm gonna be screaming Ming Ding the whole fight, man.
I
I'm
do.
just gonna
This
be
is one of
yelling
those fights
Ming
I do think
Ding.
goes to it.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a fun one. All right. Up next,
Number seven,
we got
we have Luis Felipe Diaz versus Yisak Lee.
all right.
Give me Luis Felipe Diaz decision.
Okay. So one of the things I have heard, I haven't really checked the odds on much. I'm checking the odds right now on this fight. This is Luis Felipe Diaz. Yeah, I mean, he's a sizable favorite. Luis Felipe Diaz. I mean, in my notes here, he is one of the guys wherever I watch on the weigh-ins where he actually looked in decent shape, you know? Like he looked like he was there ready to fight. Um
And that's exactly what you need.
That's exactly what you need. So here personally, I have the same pick as Alex, even in my notes. I have Luis Felipe Diaz by decision. Um, I always like to bet on the KO prop and the submission prop, but like I said, personally, I think this is going to be a decision heavy fight, especially since it's in China. Um, Give me Luis
I
Felipe by decision or KO.
I don't know much about Yisak Lee. He might fucking sack a Lee in the round in the ring.
I don't know much about either of these guys. I saw Luis Felipe Diaz fight on the Contender Series a while ago. So this is his first fight in the UFC. Same with Ying Lee, Yi Sak Lee. He's never fought in the UFC, even on the Contender Series. A lot of these guys are from the UFC PI out in China. So I don't know, man. That's really all I have on this fight. On to the next one. Who we got, Alex? Finally, some a name that some people will recognize.
Alex Perez versus Sumadaraj.
Yeah, who you got here?
I have Alex Perez submission round two, and the only reason why is because of the wrestling and grappling. That's it. That's the only reason.
Only reason.
Only reason.
So I'm gonna tail Alex when it comes to Alex Perez because I saw Alex Perez fight in person at UFC. What was the first one of this year? What was the first event of this
Oh,
year? I forget what it was, but 324,
January.
UFC 324. In January, I went and saw Alex Perez knock out Charles Johnson. And if you know anything about Charles Johnson, he's a savage. I bet money on Charles Johnson to win by knockout in that fight. And Alex Perez starched him. Alex Perez
Start.
is a shorter fighter. He's 5'6". He's got a very short reach versus a 5'8" Sumaderji, who's a southpaw sniper, likes to hang out on the back foot and go for counters. But personally, I'm following Alex on this one. I got Alex Perez, decision or KO. That's what I got.
You mentioned that the other fighter, you said he likes to hang on his back foot and look for counters. I love fighters that look for counters. I
Yep.
love that.
Best
I
style in
love that.
MMA.
It is. It is. So I'm excited to watch that and see how this goes. But I got my money where Colby's putting his money. Alex Perez submission decision. Who knows? I got submission personally. He has decision. So
Let's
we'll
go.
see. Yeah.
Let's go. All right, next fight up, we got Jake Matthews versus Carlston Harris from Guanya. Where is this guy even from? Where's this guy from? Guyana? I don't even know where that is. Okay, so I've seen Jake Matthews fight. One of my old training partners back in Texas is named Chidi Njokuani, one of the slickest strikers in the
Shitty bang
UFC.
bang.
Chitty bang bang, slickest period. Jake Matthews' last fight was versus Chidi Njokuani, and he submitted him in like the first round. Um, I personally think that Jake Matthews does have the finishing power and the skill to go out there and knock out Carlston Harris or submit him. And looking at Carlston Harris's record right now, he's off of two back-to-back KO losses. Um, I don't know if any of y'all have been knocked out or choked out or anything like that, but it's kind of hard to come back
No
after
fun.
two KOs and go up against a savage like Jake Matthews and win. So personally for this fight, I got Jake Matthews by KO or submission. I'm leaning towards the KO, most likely in rounds 1 or 2. What do you got, Alex?
I have Jake Matthews as well, but I have decision.
You got a decision prop on him.
Yes.
I mean, hey, ain't bad if he integrates his wrestling and holds him down for a couple rounds and
I
everything
think
goes
he's
well.
I think he's more well-rounded, and I think he isn't he younger as well?
Let's see. Jake Matthews is 7 years younger.
Yeah. So he has the youth on him.
Got the youth on him. He's in his prime right now, 31. Like That's a
Yeah.
man's prime. So, I mean, hey, it feels like a layup to me. Um, the odds on that, Jake Matthews is a minus 450 favorite. As me and Alex were just saying, I haven't checked the odds on any of these yet, but I mean, hey, it makes sense. But yeah, there you go. Free pick. Throw it on Jake Matthews.
Yeah.
I mean, it's free. All right, who we got next?
Who do we got next? We have Kai Asakura versus Cameron Sutherman.
Okay. What's your pick, Alex? 'Cause
Okay.
I have something to
I
say.
got
Hey.
I got Kai Asakura
Uh-huh.
KO round one. I'm gonna be confident with this pick. I think there's a big skill gap, and he has great finishing ability.
100,000% agree with Alex. I swear we didn't go over these picks with each other.
Mm-mm.
Cameron
No, he called
Smotherman.
me out of the blue. Yeah,
Cameron Smotherman is the guy, whenever I went to UFC 324, passed out and damn near broke his jaw walking off of the scale, and the fight had to be canceled. I don't know if you remember that. He
I
fell off
do.
of
I
the
do.
scale, busted
Weight
his
cut.
jaw open, and almost like killed himself getting off of the scale, and the fight had to be canceled. I watched the weigh-ins yesterday. This motherfucker looked just as bad as he did when he passed out. I was surprised he didn't. Someone had to carry him to the scale. Once again, this guy should not
Again?
be at 100. Yes, again, this should not be, he should not be fighting at 135 pounds. I don't know what he's thinking. Kai Asakura is a dangerous fighter, explosive fighter. I got Kai Asakura by KO. Um, Simple as that, man. I mean, Cameron Smotherman, every time I see him, he literally looks like someone who just came out of a concentration camp. Like, he looks horrible. He looks like he's been in like some Russian prison somewhere. It's horrible every time I see him on the scale, and he definitely should not be at 135 pounds. Give me Kai Asakura all day. What are the odds on this? This should be a blowout as well. What do they got? Let's see. They got Kai Asakura at a minus 260. Bro, should be way, way higher odds than that. I personally think. But that's what I got. Looking horrible on the scale, passing out in your last fight and then having to be canceled. And this time, looking just as bad. Give me Kai Asakura all day. More experience, everything. Explosive, almost could have been champ, but hey,
This guy, Cameron Smitherman, I remember watching the videos of him literally passing out and thinking, this is exactly why weight cutting is so damn dangerous. But you have to do it. But if you can't do it correctly, you shouldn't do it at all. That's my opinion because you're gonna kill yourself.
exactly.
If you do it correctly, you shouldn't kill yourself. But if you're gonna pass out and you need people to carry you to the scale, it's time to really re-question and think some things. He's gonna
I
be in there dehydrated, tired. It's gonna be over before it starts.
Bro, honestly, KO or submission, there's no way it goes to the end. I don't think like you just said, I don't think he's gonna have the gas tank to make it 3 rounds.
No, if he even walks to the octagon.
Exactly. All right, coming up next, the big boys, heavyweight
The big
fighters.
boys.
We got Sergey Pavlovich versus Taliesin Teixeira. This is one of the most excited I've been out of any fight on this card. And do you know what's pathetic about this, Alex? Is that
What?
Sergey Pavlovich, who weighs 257 pounds, was probably
Big
the
boy.
best in shape out of everyone I saw hit the scale. The one of the best physiques I've seen, and the dude weighs more than a Mini Cooper. So, I mean, on this card, Taliesin Teixeira is a training partner of Alex Pereira. He's been helping Alex Pereira get ready for his heavyweight bout against Cyril Gane at the White House. He is 6'8" tall. Okay,
Tall.
tall. Not the best shape. 260 pounds. This dude definitely has to cut weight to make the heavyweight limit. Sergey Pavlovich is such a gangster. I mean, it's hard to. I mean, he's the biggest favorite on the card at a minus 625, which means if you put $625 down, you only make $100 if you bet on Sergey Pavlovich. The degenerate in the back of my mind thinks that there's a chance that Taliesin Teixeira knocks out Sergey Pavlovich because he's 6'8". But I think Sergey Pavlovich is going to pull it off. I think he pulls it off by KO or decision. I think he'll outclass him. He's a southpaw. I think he's a better fighter. I think he's more well-rounded than Taliesin Teixeira. But it only takes one in that heavyweight division, and this is a toss-up, man. I don't see this going to decision, but I think it'll be a Taliesin Teixeira KO. I'm sorry
That's
to
not what
break it
I
to you. I'm sorry to break it to you
have.
for for the plus money. I mean, if it hits, it's a lot of money, but I'll probably bet on Sergey.
I have Sergey Pavlovich KO round one. Um, I think he's just hits harder way earlier.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I just you never know with these big guys what's gonna happen.
No, you don't.
You never know.
They also gas out easy too, and it makes it entertaining, I guess. When they're
Yeah,
just swinging
when they're out there,
away.
like,
Yeah,
I agree. All
makes it
right,
entertaining.
Alex, you introduce the next two. Two fights left on the card. We'll try and get through this one pretty quick. Go ahead.
We got Mijing Zhang versus Alonzo Menfield. I got Milang Zhang KO slash TKO round two.
Yeah. Why do you think
I mean, power, momentum. I feel like Manfield's slow.
he's
When he
11
doesn't
years younger than
finish.
Alonzo Menningfield too? 11 years younger, 27 versus 38. I mean, that's a
I
big
think it's gonna be
age
quick
gap.
and easy.
So personally on this card, I also have Mingyang Zhang by KO. Alonzo Menifield is shit. He's bad.
Crap.
It's as simple as that. I mean, I can't believe Ming Zhang Yang is or whatever his name is. Ming Yang Zhang is only a minus 270. This should be a blowout. Um, Alonzo Menifield sucks. That's all that there really is to it. Um, let's get down to the final fight of the night. Main
Yeah,
event time. Main
main
event
event.
time. We got Song Yadong.
Yadong.
I
Beat
know
your
you
meat
love
Yadong.
Yadong. I know you love Yadong. Um,
Maybe a little bit too much. Who knows?
versus Davidson Figueiredo, former
Figueroa.
flyweight champ. Hasn't been doing too hot. It looks like he's going down the Tony Ferguson route. Used to be a former champ, one of the most dangerous into the division, just to complete mush on the canvas every single fight. I have zero faith in Davison Figueiredo. The odds show it as well. Song Yadong, who just fought Sean O'Malley, which I saw in person at 324. Great performance versus Sean. It was a close fight. Sean obviously won the fight based off of the damage, but it's not like Song Yadong didn't go out there and put up a fight. And these are two completely different styles. Sean O'Malley's on the outside moving quick. Davidson Figueiredo's going to sit there and eat punches. Um, whatever you want to do. I feel like Song Yadong is going to do whatever he wants to do.
I hate to agree with you, but I agree with you because I have Song Yadong KO round three.
Song
I
Yadong
think he
KO
finishes
round
the
three.
job around round three.
So with my personal pick, I know I said Song Yadong, but everyone in the world has Song Yadong. I personally think it goes to a decision. It's a 5 round fight. I think he'll pace himself, but Alex is honestly probably right. Davidson Figueiredo might just be that bad now to where he just gets knocked out in the first 3 rounds.
I mean, I think he has cleaner boxing. I think he's just well more rounded than Figueiredo. Like you said, he's
10 years
turned
younger
into a
too.
pile of mush. Yeah.
Well, all right,
Um,
man. I think that really wraps everything up. Good luck on the picks. And
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the recap. We can do the recap tomorrow, so be on the lookout for our recap of UFC China. And we'll see y'all in the next video.
Deuces.
Deuces.